boy Alex Zillinger coming through with my co-host Luis Corpus. This week was filled with some dope events. On October 28th, it's Trick or Treat at the Castle, so don't forget to tell your little brothers and sisters to bring their spookiest costumes.
On November 6th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., High School Expo Night, all 3 high schools will get the chance to show off what makes them great. So don't forget to come through and see all the cool things.
On November 8th, it's the Fall Play, so come watch our actors perform The Bold, the Young, and the Murder. Now on to my dude Briston to lay down some knowledge about this week's weather.
Good morning, Greeley Central Wildcats. I am Briston Kennedy, and I will be reporting the upcoming weather for this week. On Tuesday, October 28th, we'll have a high of 66 and a low of 37. Wednesday, October 29th, we'll have a high of 61 and a low of 24. Thursday, October 30th, we'll have a high of 63 and a low of 34. Friday, October 31st, we'll have a high of 49 and a low of 24. Saturday, November 1st, we'll have a high of 43 and a low of 22. Sunday, November 2nd, we'll have a high of 55 and a low of 24. Concluding that Monday, November 3rd, we'll have a high of 59 and a low of 34. That's the weather for this upcoming week, Cats. Now let's go ahead and go to the question of the week, which is, if you could go to any place in the world, where would it be and why?
Hey, what's up, Cats? I'm Alejandro.
And I'm Miguel.
I'm Devin, and this is Alex.
Usually every week we have the question of the week, and to present to you the question of the week is Miguel.
This week's question was, if you could go to any country in the world, where would it be and why?
The answers may surprise you.
I'd like to go to Italy because that's where my family's from.
I'd like to go to New Zealand, just because it's just like a beautiful place. If you ever seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy, it has like fantastic mountains and like beautiful landscapes, and so I just kind of like to see that in person.
So we want to visit Australia because of the awesome beaches and because of hot guys.
Canada because it's pretty, it's relaxing, and they have bacon.
Australia, mate. I want to go swim with the crocodiles and different animals and touch wombats. Yes.
I would go to Jamaica because they are laid back there and they have the best food, honestly.
To go to Germany. I think it would be a lot of fun, and my parents are there right now.
If I could go to any country, it would probably be Japan, I think. Because I've gone to Europe, and that's where my heritage is from, just like Mr. Miller's is from Italy. But I'm really interested in the Japanese culture, and I hear it's beautiful there, and I would love to see some of the history. They're a very deep and historical country, and so I'd love to see some of that.
I would love to go to Australia and see the Blue Mountains. I've been there, I was there in 2008 and really liked it, so I'd love to go back.
I would like to remain in my country to see everything that I haven't seen yet. Because there's a lot of things in the United States that I haven't been able to see. So I would like to stay in the USA.
And now on to Yadalisa and Laura with This Week's Sports.
Hello Wildcats, this is your Sports Reel and I'm your host Laura Araujo along with my co-host Yadalisa Conchas. On Friday, October 17th, our Wildcat football team faced Skyline, with Central taking the win with a score of 51-30. Our football team is now 3-5 overall and 1-2 in league, with the game on the 24th against Silver Creek. 2 weeks ago, our tennis team competed in the state tennis tournament and 2 of our Wildcats finished in the top 5. Joseph Martinez finished 5th in number 2 singles. And Connor Clancy finished 4th at the number 3 singles. As a team, our Wildcat tennis players finished 6th in the state. Congratulations to our boys tennis team for an outstanding season. Peyton Manning broke the most touchdown passes record, which was 508. He now holds the record along with other records he has broken in his NFL career. Congratulations Peyton Manning on hitting 510. And now let's take a look at our newest club here at Central, the Skate Club. They do more than skating. Let's find out what else they do.
There are many clubs at GCHS, and one of our newest clubs is Skate Club. We talked to Jesse T., our assistant principal, about why he started the club.
I started Skate Club because I was a skater myself and I still skate, and I felt the need to expose kids that aren't typically into clubs into leadership roles and mentor roles and opportunities to put voluntary hours in elementary schools and just, have fun and have some kind of a uniformity among themselves and get to know each other a lot better.
What is Skate Club?
It's a club, an organization where we just talk about skating and we do skating.
My expectations were, of course, high. I ended up getting 25 students. Of the 25 students, only 24 had never been involved in a club or a sport before. So I was super excited about that. And since then, they've volunteered time at the Fall Festival at Montfort Elementary from different places, that kind of stuff.
Nice.
How long have you been skating?
5 years.
And what made you get into skating?
Matt Yost. I'm not a team sports person, so I think individual sports is kind of my thing, because no matter what you do, if you land a trick, it could look cool either way, than rather having someone follow you up with it.
I've always believed that if you're invested in the school, you're going to have better success. And often skateboarders are looked at as vandalists, kids that are up to no good, and that's not at all true. You know, they tend to be the most creative and artistic kids out there, some of the nicest kids out there. They just have a different type of culture, and to recognize that culture was the best thing for them. And since then, they've been great supporters and advocates of the skate club.
For the first time in 9 years, the Greeley Central High School Marching Band has finally made it to state. So don't forget to cheer them on as they rock the field.
Well, that's been this week's highlight reel, so stay awesome, Central. See you next week, and happy Halloween.
My favorite costume is when I made a small puppet of my own face by placing my face on a scanner with a really horrific expression. And then I made a little puppet that I could manipulate with my other hand off of my shoulder so we could read books together.
Minions.
The best thing I've been for Halloween was when I was in 7th grade and I was a caveman. We made the costume entirely at home, and it consisted of like a tunic with a belt, like a loincloth skirt sort of thing, fur boots, a headband, a bone tied to my belt, and then a club.
Pirate ahoy.
How was a unicorn?
The best thing I've ever been for Halloween is back when I first met my wife. We were Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man.
Something called the Origami Killer. Basically what he did was find children and kill them and leave origami pieces behind.
Myself, I was the Frankenstein. This is back when I was 5 or 6 years old, and my twin brother was Bozo the Clown. My older sister was Batgirl or something, I can't remember, and I can't remember what my older brother was.